Hello, everyone. I am ZHAO Chuang. Let's draw the skull of Megalosaurus. The discovered skull fossils of Megalosaurus are quite incomplete. However, we can still restore the original appearance of its skull based on the known parts and our current understanding of dinosaurs. When drawing, we must first pay attention to the length-to-width ratio of the entire dinosaur skull and then position it appropriately in the picture. In addition, we should clearly know the location of each part we will draw in the skull and how much it occupies in the whole picture so that we can represent it accurately. Now, let's draw the skull of Megalosaurus. Before drawing, we set a few points to determine the position of the skull in the picture. Let's start with the maxilla. Which is roughly shaped like this. Here is a concave structure and an opening. Then we draw the maxillary teeth, the part of this dinosaur that humans know the most. The found maxilla fossil preserved some relatively complete teeth. We can draw some teeth long and some short because this dinosaur constantly replaced its teeth. Sometimes the newly grown teeth would appear shorter. We draw the jugal bone backward. The jugal bone extended forward like this, and connected with the maxilla like this. Then, we complete the maxilla. Next, we move to its mandible, which only had this section found, but based on other dinosaurs, we can restore its entire shape. We first use the dotted line to reconstruct the whole mandible. The posterior of the mandible was relatively thick. With a hole in the middle, the mandible comprises three bones, the dentary bone at the front, and the surangular and angular bones at the rear. Draw its teeth on the dentary bone. The front teeth were smaller, getting longer towards the back, and then getting shorter again. The teeth end here, roughly at the front half of the dentary bone. Then, we complete the three bones. Now, let's restore its premaxilla. The restoration of this part can follow a specific rule. There are 4 teeth on each side, 8 in total. We don't know whether the foremost of its mouth was round or square, but we can rely on its close relatives to reconstruct it like this. Its lacrimal bone is located in this part. We draw the lacrimal bone and the small lacrimal horn. Next, draw the bones around the eye socket, followed by the occipital and quadrate bones that make up the posterior of the head. The lower quadrate bone connects to the lower jaw. Then, we can complete the skull. We use thicker lines to show the missing parts, such as the front of the mouth and the cervical spine. Draw 2 cervical vertebrae to represent the neck that is linked backward. In this position, we can draw the sclerotic ring. Good, like this, we've finished drawing the skull of Megalosaurus.